So we're back with a brand new episode of Walkin Talkin with Tim. Today's guest is Kirsten Toler, the one and only.
Hey.
My good friend. She is the CEO of KMT Consulting.
Yes, I am.
And now KMT Consulting is mainly just an accounting firm, right? Or do you do more than that?
So really the practice is around tax advisory, tax services, really working with business owners to help them navigate their financial world.
The rough waters.
Because ultimately it all affects them as owners and it all comes down to tax.
The ebb and flow.
The ebb and flow.
Of doing business, right?
The ebb and flow, that's right.
That's the hard part, actually, as we all know, right?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you can be great at what you do, but how do you know how well you're doing? And I do partner with people who assist bookkeeping. There's some great payroll companies out there that I love to refer clients to, but by and large, my specialty is tax.
Giddy up. So, and obviously you're repping Ryder today.
I am repping my alma mater, go Bronx. repping my alma mater today. And also Temple. My oldest daughter is an owl, so we are now an owl family, so my heart and pretty much all my money go to Temple.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's an expensive school when you don't live in.
When you don't live in the state, yeah, but it's an awesome school. Absolutely thrilled. She's having a great experience.
And you mentioned during our walk that you are a mentor at Ryder.
I am. So there's a women's leadership council at Ryder, actually named for one of the alumnus, Gail Bierdenbaum. Sorry, Gail. But they part of what they do is they have a mentorship program, right. And so female alumni in all different professions come in and basically are assigned a protege. The proteges all interview to be part of the program, which is pretty cool. And so, lucky me, they're able to find accounting majors for me to talk to.
Right.
So I have been doing this for like 3 or 4 years now. This year I actually it's the second year that I've had this young woman, so she's a senior now.
Very cool.
Had a great call with her earlier this week, and actually she's got a job lined up. And so I recalled back to my college days where once I had my job lined up, fall semester of senior year, it was like...
It was the best. It was the best moment ever, right?
It was the best moment ever, and then that spring semester was like super chill because I didn't have to worry so much anymore. So I see that in her, like her stress levels like super dropped from last year.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So
and you got 2 daughters, right? 15 and 19, right?
2 daughters, 15 and 19. They're both sophomores somewhere. So my oldest is a sophomore at Temple, and my younger woman is a sophomore at Collingswood High School.
And your husband, of course, is in the medical field?
Yes, my husband is, he has a bachelor's in nursing. He's a case manager at Mercy Fitzgerald Hospital in Darby, PA. Very cool. Works in the emergency department, so his job's a little stressful.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine. And you're also part of Project Refit. You're on the board, right?
I am. My husband being a vet, I have my husband's a Navy vet, so I have a lot of love for our veterans, first responders. My uncle's a firefighter. So I got involved, met James last year, James Corbett, and got involved and kept saying, how can I help? How can I help? How can I help? And the next thing you know, they asked me to be on the board. And I'm the only female on the board, and I can hang with every one of those guys.
And speaking of that, you also said you're part of the Big Thinker group, right?
Big Thinkers group, yes. So there's an awesome group of women business owners in Mercer County, where Ryder is located. I like to try and stay in that area. I've got love for that area.
Like stay in my lane, yeah.
Well, yeah. So I'm going in that lane too, but the Big Thinkers group.
I was talking about the one we're walking in.
No, yeah, it's true, and so we don't get hit by.
We don't get hit by.
That would suck. Yeah, that would really make this video very interesting, and it would end super fast.
It would be viral for sure.
It would be viral.
So you mentioned that you're part of the Big Thinkers group. So explain what that is.
The Big Thinkers group is a networking group built of women entrepreneurs, women business owners, located in Mercer County, so right in the heart where Ryder is. Right. And I was asked to be on their board last year. I'm now the treasurer, but they're kind of they started during COVID, kind of a way to keep and support other women business owners in the area. And it just so happens that because of my affiliation with Ryder, I'd like to try and connect in Mercer. So I was invited to join the group. And then 2022, we've got a bunch of programming coming up. It's also a portion of your dues go to local charity. So
That's cool.
In the past years, it's been Jewish Family Services in Mercer County, but there's other groups that the team is kind of looking at. So
Right.
we kind of give to each other and give back to the community.
So let's try and find something that nobody knows about you, or maybe only a few people know about you. But
Possibly.
what do you like to do when it's just you? Like, what's your favorite thing to do all by yourself, Kirsten? Because I almost know the answer to this question, but I think people will find it very interesting. Go ahead.
So I'm not going to say what you think I'm going to say, but I will mention that anyway. So personally, I'm a big music lover. So any opportunity I have to listen to music,
As
I'm
am I.
doing it, right?
Yes.
I think we were talking earlier, Chris Smith mentioned on a call recently, there's a website, 1001 albums you should listen to before you die, right?
Yep.
And so I take that to heart. First of all, there's numbers in it. Second of all, challenge accepted.
Yeah, man. I've sent you stuff.
Yes, that Van Halen album was awesome.
The
Haters.
latest Van Halen album. actually.
Haters.
Yes.
Haters. So anyway, I do like to listen to music. People who do know me know that I absolutely love Swedish death metal. When I'm super stressed or I need to be super focused, it's the best. Those Vikings and the growling and the thrashing, it's like, yes, fabulous. But my new favorite thing to do by myself, I have invented a I don't know what you call it.
Will we see this on like QVC or?
No. I've invented an activity for myself, and I call it Kirsten's TikTok and Wine Time. And I actually just started doing this like within
No
the last
children
couple
allowed?
months. Nope. So my kids, 15, 19, they're all hip with the TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And I call it the TikTok just to piss them off.
Yeah.
And so I started, like, we were driving back from Virginia Beach this past summer, and I had my headphones in and my daughter sitting in the front, my husband was driving, and I'm crying laughing watching TikTok.
It's crazy.
So my kids are like, "You're just finally watching this, Mom?" And I'm like, "Yeah.
Just getting around to this.
Yeah. Sorry, been busy. Got it."
Life's been busy.
Life's been busy. So the next thing you know, I'm like, "Oh, you know what? I'll just grab a glass of wine and go sit in my backyard." And I flip on the TikTok, and it is amazing. I now make people follow me on TikTok. Not that I post anything, but so I can send them stuff. Oh, it's so much fun. I absolutely love it. So that is my new favorite thing to do by myself, is Kirsten's TikTok and Wine Time. Kind of like
There you
walking
go.
and talking with Tim, but not as cool.
So we'll have to not interrupt you when you do that. It's very important not to knock when
That's
Kirsten's
right.
watching TikTok.
TikTok and wine. That's right.
During TikTok, no knock.
No knock.
So this is going to be my last question because I think it's going to be fun to do, kind of a rapid fire for you.
Okay.
So I'm going to put you on the spot. So
Trying to be nervous.
because you're a music person, you love music like I do.
Okay.
And it's all about the artist, and
Yep.
it doesn't matter what kind of music, right?
Nope.
So 3 favorite artists.
Prince. Ooh, it's tough. It's like Sophie's Choice. It's like picking which one of my kids I like better. All right, so Prince is definitely at the top because that man was absolutely genius.
He was. People don't know how great of a musician he was.
He gave so much of his time in
To other people.
producing, in writing, and people just don't know because he was humble. Even though he was
Yeah, he's
cool AF, but he was
very good.
He was absolutely an amazing person.
All right, 2 and 3. Let's go.
Okay. I would probably have to say an epic game changer for me was the Swedish death metal band Amon Amarth.
Okay.
I've seen them more times than I could count. If you've ever listened to their music and then picture this at the concert, it happened.
Good stuff.
It absolutely happened.
Number 3. What do we got?
So I'm also an old school rap fan. And so I have on Sirius, I use the Rock the Bell station. So I listen to that a lot. And I would probably have to say that...
we almost lost me back there.
In a puddle.
You almost lost me
It's
back
actually
there.
buying me time now. I'm stalling. There was so much really ingenious rap artists in like the late, probably even late 70s, early 80s. Like the birth of hip hop was just a really cool time.
Yep.
The other side of that coin, though, is that I'm a big fan of grunge music because I feel similarly that it was also the birth of a really new
Genre. Yep.
genre, and because of my age, it kind of spoke to me.
Right.
So I would say somewhere between, my third favorite artist would be somewhere between Public Enemy and like Alice in Chains.
There you go.
If they had a baby, that might be it for me. That might be it for me.
And you would be the child. So
That would be fun. That would explain a lot.
that would explain an awful lot. So if people want to get a hold of you, how exactly would they do that?
The best way to get a hold of me, my website is www.kmtconsultingllc.com. There's a contact me page on there. All kinds of assorted interesting information and some pretty fun pictures.
There you go.
But that's usually the best way. You can kind of get a little glimpse into who I am and what I do, and then you can contact me.
There you go. Well, listen, thanks for being on.
Thank you for having me. This is an honor.
Always fun to do, right?
Yes.
And to everybody else, thanks for watching. Keep on moving, keep on walking, and we will see you next time on Walkin' and Talkin' with Tim.
Peace out.
Peace.